In the early hours of June 3rd, Chance went live to address his actions on MusicBiz Marty's panel, seemingly forgetting that he had just told his audience he was leaving YouTube for the foreseeable future. He apologized for calling Marty fake, claiming that he had been angry and hadn't meant what he said. He also made it clear that he was not apologizing to Kate. Chance claimed that he didn't know what to do anymore in regards to Kate's recent attacks on his artistic endeavors. He said that he felt like everyone wanted to stop him from succeeding, and he didn't know why, as he felt that he had done nothing wrong to anyone. He then displayed recent pieces that he had painted to demonstrate how hard he had been working, and also made it clear that he did not know how he had painted his pieces, asserting that he could not replicate his own work.
Before I get into things, I do want to take a minute to apologize to Marty for what I did on your, well, not what I did on your stream towards Kate, but what I said to you. I do apologize for calling you fake, Marty, and I do hope you can forgive me. And I do hope that you understand that when I said what I said, I was angry. I was mad. I was very pissed off and upset. And rightfully so. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do about Kate anymore. Because it seems like every time I bust my ass and work my ass off making paintings, posting them up on Instagram, I get called fake and a thief. I take and I make clothing designs out of my own home artwork that I've done. The shop gets taken down and I get called fake. Like, I'm fighting so hard to actually make a living and ultimately a career out of doing my artwork. But yet, it seems like everyone in the world is out to fucking stop me, and I don't understand why. Like, what did I ever do to anyone that makes them want to fucking shut me down and not let me do the things I want to do with my life? Like turning my fucking artwork that people love into a career. Artwork that people genuinely enjoy. I don't get it. I'm not talking about the shit with Kate. I'm not worried about that. What I want to know is why is it that everyone seems to be fucking out to shut me down when I've done nothing wrong? Like, I literally worked my ass off on these two abstract art pieces earlier today. Well, yesterday now, but I have this one right here. And then I have this one right here as well. Both of which I busted my ass on. And people think this shit is easy to do. This actually is not easy to do. Because when you do drip style art, you have to get it proper. You have to get it right. That in itself is a fucking art form. And that painting that I did for you guys live, that first one that I did, I don't know how I did that. I really don't. See, I'm the kind of artist that when I do artwork, I can never replicate the same piece. And a lot of people have been asking me, can I do that exact piece? Honestly, I can't. I don't know why. I don't know if it's me as an artist, but I'm the kind of artist that when I do an art piece, I can never replicate it again. I can never do the same style again. Believe me, I have tried and tried and tried to do the exact same image before multiple times with some of my older drawings growing up, and I just can't do it.
Chance then began a stream addressing those who had been saying that Kate had gotten the better of him on Marty's stream, claiming that, in reality, she was unable to handle the truth that he had supposedly been speaking. He then strangely turned on Marty again due to his perception that Marty had not defended him during he and Kate's argument. He claimed to have stuck up for Marty many times, but that Marty had not done the same for him despite them supposedly being friends. He again blew off the legitimate police report that Kate had shown on stream, claiming that, despite the report documenting what had actually happened, she hadn't been present and therefore didn't know what had happened. Chance again asserted that there was no open case against him in regards to his predatory behavior, and also addressed the supposedly fake cease and desist letter that he was sent by Kate.
See, y'all say Kate on me. She didn't do shit. I called her on her fucking bullshit, and she couldn't handle the fucking truth. That's all that was. She couldn't handle the fucking truth when I called her on her bullshit. Every time I call her on it, she goes behind and hides like a bitch behind the fucking cops. Oh, you want to know what happened with MBM, bro? You want to know what happened with Marty? Let me put it this way, bro. The minute I hop up on there, I hop on his stream to confront Kate. Instead of taking up for me, what does he do? He sits there like a bitch and doesn't even take up for me like half y'all motherfuckers have done. He sits there like a bitch, doesn't take up for me at all. Sits there and lets her run, he sits there and lets her run her fucking mouth like a fucking coward. Marty, you say you're a friend. Do you know how many times I took up for you? Not only on my own channel, but on your channel and on other people's channels. Do you know how many times I stuck up for you? And you want to sit there and do that to me? When Kate's sitting there bashing on me, you ain't got the goddamn balls to stand up and say something, bro? Are you kidding me right now, dog? You ain't got the goddamn nerve to fucking call a bitch out when she's in the wrong doing what she's doing to me? I thought I was supposed to be your friend. I thought I was supposed to be your homie. I thought we were supposed to be cool. I stuck my neck out for you. Why ain't you doing the same? Why didn't you call the bitch out when she was on there? Why didn't you call her on her fucking bullshit? Huh? That's what friends do. We stick up for each other. But you showed your true colors tonight when you didn't do a goddamn thing except sit there and not say a damn word. Oh, and as for you, Kate, you dumbass bitch. You want to sit there and say the cops didn't show up? Bitch, you weren't here. You weren't here when they showed up, so how the fuck would you know? How do you know they didn't say anything? You weren't here. You don't fucking know. So fucking what? You accessed the goddamn report. What the fucking do? You want a goddamn cookie for it, bitch? Here you fucking go. Here's a fucking cookie for your bullshit. You don't fucking know what they didn't do. You weren't fucking here, bitch. You were not motherfucking here. So how the fuck would you know what was said and wasn't said, bitch? My whole family heard what they said. My whole goddamn family heard what they said. They gave me a goddamn warning. And guess what? That same officer that gave me a warning showed their ass up here in the house tonight. That same fucking officer showed up here tonight when you fucking called him like a coward. That same fucking officer that gave me a warning was the same one that showed up tonight. And guess what? He, like I said, been doing fucking artwork. So how are you going to sit there and say the cops weren't fucking called, that the cops, when they were called, didn't give me a warning when clearly everybody knows fucking otherwise, dumbass. Man, y'all are dumb, dude. I'm telling you, y'all are dumb as fuck. There is no open case against me at all. She's using the fucking shit from when the cops were called. She's using that report to pretend there's an open case. There is no open case. She's fucking fooling you guys, and you guys are fucking believing it like a bunch of fucking morons. Dude, she emailed me a fake as fuck cease and desist letter to my email. It was fake as fuck. You want to know how I know that shit was fake? Let me tell you how. When you get a legitimate cease and desist letter, you don't get it emailed to you. You have it sent to you by mail, and they hand it to you personally. They hand you the letter personally, as it is considered a federal document. They hand deliver it to you. They have the courts have someone deliver the cease and desist letter to your house. I have shown screenshots to Music Biz Marty and several other people about this. That open case shit is a box of lies.
Chance soon began another stream in which he attempted to rap along to multiple songs, but was unable to keep up with the recorded lyrics.
Take it up.
Once the sun came up, Chance went live to discuss all that he had been through lately, claiming that he had been losing loved ones as well as friendships due to his bad reputation online. He said again that he and his family's lives had been put in danger. He then attempted to explain his current situation, which he did by bringing up the deaths of his Uncle Bill, who he referred to as his brother, and his supposed friend Zach Hussein, who had been shot to death in his family's business. Both of these events occurred in 2015, 6 years prior to the following clip, and had no relation to any of the current treatment he was receiving online, so it is unclear what his motive for bringing them up was, other than a possible attempt at gaining sympathy using the hardships of others, as he had become known to do. My apologies for the hissing on Chance's mic.
Over the last few days, I've been going through quite a lot. And over the last few months, I've been dealing with so much. I've been dealing with everything from being bullied. I've been dealing with being framed, losing friends, losing loved ones, losing friendships with people that I've known for years. All because of a bully who wanted to ultimately frame me and ultimately catfish me, giving me a very bad reputation that I've since then been trying to clean up. And on top of that, I've had to deal with my life being threatened, my family's lives being put in danger. Now, many of you may be aware of my situation, but if you're not aware, allow me to explain it to you. My living situation kind of started back in 2014 when I went to go visit my dad down in Florida. I went to visit my dad in November of 2014, and I had not seen him in about 7 years before that. Well, while I was down there, I had gotten a phone call one day from my mom. I was just checking in on her, seeing how she's doing, you know. And she had told me that she had a doctor's appointment for my brother, who at that time was dealing with HIV. And he had these monthly appointments that he had to go to every month. And I was like, all right, just, let me know what's going on, keep me filled in whenever you guys get home. Well, they went to the doctor's appointment. And it wasn't until later that evening, it was about 3, 4 in the afternoon, that I had gotten the worst news that I've ever gotten in my entire life. I had found out that my older brother, William Larson, who everybody knew as Bill, was diagnosed with lung cancer. And me and my dad were not close at all, really. While I was down there, me and him got into a fight because he was bashing on my mom, and I was taking up for her. And he had threw me out of his house, and I had gotten a hold of an old teacher who I'm still very close to this very day, who's like a father figure to me. His name's Mr. Smith. His name's Henry Smith. He used to be one of my teachers when I was a kid. He's still to this day, I still to this day consider him to be a dad to me. He's literally like one of my best friends. He's a father figure to me. Always has been, always will be. But anyways, he had hooked me up with a motel room until Mom could come down and pick me up. And they got down there, picked me up, brought me back home. And that's when the fight began. From November 8th of 2014 to February 3rd of 2015 were the longest weeks of my life. I was constantly helping my family take care of my brother. He was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, so it was very bad. Doctors said that he was lucky to even make it as long as he did, because it was so bad. And that he was lucky to have lived as long as he did. About 2 weeks after I get back home, and I'm helping take care of him, he goes into a really bad seizure, and we get him calmed down and stuff. And as we're calming him down, we're noticing this giant thing on his neck. And it turned out that the cancer was swelling so bad that it started to push up out of his neck. So, the last time I ever saw my brother face to face was him being wheeled out on a gurney by the ambulance. That was the last time I saw him. For the next 2 weeks to follow after that, he was in the hospital. That night before he had died, I had spoken to him and told him to stay strong. And that I knew that he could pull through this. Well, little did I know that next night at 9 p.m., I would get a phone call from my mom. It was the worst phone call of my life. I had gotten a phone call saying that my brother had died at 9 o'clock that night. And a lot of people don't understand what that's like to take care of somebody that has cancer, to help change their feeding tubes, to make sure they can make it to the bathroom, to make sure they're all right, to make sure that they're comfortable. A lot of people don't understand what that kind of battle is like. But then later that year, after my brother's passing, later that year, in December of that year, I would lose my best friend, who I've known since high school. I would lose my best friend that was like my brother, who I had known since my freshman year of high school. He was my best friend. I would soon find out that my best friend Zach Hussein was shot and murdered in his family's pizza shop on December 8th of 2015.
Soon after this, Chance went live to alert his viewers that he had been doing a lot of thinking regarding Kate. He claimed that Kate could not handle what she dished out, also saying that she had called the police following his behavior on Marty's panel the previous day. Chance made it clear that he was not a bad guy or a bully, saying that Kate was, and using the phrase, "It's not me, it's you," to segue into a vocal cover of a Skillet song by the same name.
Today I've been doing a lot of thinking while I was working on some ideas for some clothing from my brand new art that I just did the other day. As y'all know, I released some new art pieces, and I was sitting down thinking about something. Something that I noticed when I was on Marty's live last night. Something about Kate that I noticed. And that is the fact that she can dish it out, but she can't take it. Every time somebody confronts her and does to her what she does to them, she hides behind the cops. Like when she threatened my family's life with death threats. Last night, I showed her how it feels. And what did she do? She wanted to call the cops. Because she can dish it out, but she can't take it. And then she sits there and tries to play the blame on you when you're simply defending yourself. And then she comes up with these fake legal documents to try to corroborate and back up her fucking side of the story. When we all know that ain't true. And Kate, you say that I'm the bad guy here, right? You say that I'm the bad guy, that I'm the bully. But the truth is, it's not me. It's you.
Let's get the story straight. You are a poison. You flooded through my veins. You left me broke.
In the early hours of the following day, Chance went live to discuss his recent art pieces, which he had set up against the wall behind him. He advised his viewers that the pieces were for sale, but that he would not be posting the link to his art shop on YouTube due to his fear of Kate taking the shop down again. He asserted, yet again, that all of his work was original. He also shouted out a few so-called fans who had been sending him art supplies.
As many of you guys know, I've done these pieces that you see here behind me. All 8 of these pieces are going to be up in my official shop I'll let y'all take a look at these right quick. These are all 8 pieces that I did over the last 3 days. I'll bring y'all over here so y'all can see my little makeshift gallery here. Got all 8 of these bad boys set up. Let me get this one out as well. But I got all these pieces out, ready to go, man. But as y'all can see, I got all 8 pieces out, ready to go. This one right here, up in the far corner, this one that y'all have seen before. This one got uploaded to the shop for some merch, which is super dope. This one, all these pieces that you see before you are all original, a couple of which I've done live. A couple of pieces which I have done live. Now, I'm not going to make a mistake that I made before and post the link in the chat. Reason why is because people such as Kate are, screw me over. So if you guys do want the link, you guys are going to have to head over to my Discord and email me there or message me there. Or if you have me on Facebook, you can private message me on there or whatever. Reason being, because I don't want to risk this shop getting shut down. I'm doing really good. I've already made a couple sales. And so I'm really trying hard not to let this shop get shut down. So if anybody has any questions about whether my art is original, you guys can see right here. All original, hand done. So can't nobody sit there and say I don't do original work. I do have an Instagram too where I will be posting daily as well, or at least weekly. I will be uploading some artwork at least every day, every other day or so. The first piece that I have up in the shop, I just posted that. I have like Psycho Smile. I need to upload that. This weird one right here I need to do still, and then all the others I need to upload and post. But as you guys can see, I do have these now. The original prints will be up for sale at some point. Not sure when, but will be up for sale for $30 and up for all of these right here. Like, y'all ain't gonna be able to buy all of them. Like, I'll sell to each individual person one at a time. So, like, if one of y'all wants this one right here, that's 30 and up. So, you guys will be able to pick up some dope-ass canvas prints. Shout out to some of my fans who are helping me out with some of my art supplies, such as canvases, paint sets, all that good stuff. So, yeah. I'm super excited, man. Like, I really am. I'm super stoked to be able to say, hey, I get to do this for a living.
Having been interrupted by a power surge, Chance began another stream to continue plugging his art shop. He reiterated that he wouldn't be posting the link to the shop and urged his fans to contact him through Discord to gain access to it. He made it clear that all of the money that he was making would be going toward art supplies, despite having claimed multiple times that he was only doing art for the purpose of providing for his family and helping to pay bills. He seemed to quickly realize this, and suddenly claimed that the majority of the money would be going toward his family.
I do apologize, y'all. We had a power surge going here. We've been having power surges like a lot for the last few months that we've been posting up in the shop. Hope y'all do enjoy. Hey, Clint, what's up, buddy? But like I said, yo, I do apologize for the last stream going to complete shit. We actually had a power surge and it kind of messed everything up. Then I had to reset my email password and this, that, and the other. But we're back and running. We're good. No big deal. No biggie. We're set. We're fine. But, I can honestly say, man, I'm super excited to be, back up and running again full speed. Oh, damn. I know a lot of people are asking, like, yo, did you even sleep at all last night? Thank God, finally. But like I said, all the art pieces that I showed you over there in my little makeshift gallery setup thing, all that art will be available on my shop. Some of it will be in t-shirt form, some of it you'll get a little bit of everything. But the one drip art one that I actually put up this morning in the shop, those are going to come in, certain items because they won't work well on shirts. So I kind of have to make do with those in a certain way. Like I said, I will now be putting my art shop link on here due to the fact that every time I do, Kate and her little friends like to. So if you would like the shop link and you are adamant and very real, hit me up on Discord or email me. Y'all can, if y'all need my Discord or my email or whatever, just go back through my previous live streams where I talked about stuff and I started doing art sales and so, or tried to do art sales. Y'all can go through and grab the email and my Discord from those. And so, yeah, man. I also will be using, like I said, I will be using the money that I get from, the purchases that people make. The money that I do make from it will be going towards, art supplies and all that good stuff, as well as paid advertisements. Here and there, I might treat myself like every once in a great while, but for a majority of the time, for the time being, all my money is being put into my artwork supplies, such as right now I'm pretty much, I'm going to be needing canvases, so I'll probably pick up a couple packs of canvases and maybe a few paints here and there. So yeah, like I said, all the money is going to be going towards good stuff. So yeah. And that's what I'm doing, man. Artwork to where it needs to be so that I can put some aside for artwork and then put the rest that, put a majority of it towards my family, but also set some aside for, purchasing art supplies. And right now I'm in that process of building up my art supply so that I can do that. Yeah, I know, Clint. But I also know that a lot of people want to see me, succeed, so I'm doing what I gotta do.
When the sun came up, Chance went live to say good morning to his viewers and discuss the difficulty of being successful on YouTube. He also apologized for the technical issues on his recent stream caused by his internet connection, issues which continued in this stream. He claimed that he had broken a record on YouTube by gaining 1,000 subscribers in a span of 2 months. He said that this was a clear indicator of how much people enjoyed his content.
Good morning. Earlier and how it got all glitchy and shit. I do apologize for that, guys. 100% I apologize to you guys for the stream going. Where I see myself as a YouTuber and now obviously, making it on YouTube is obviously making it on YouTube is a very difficult feat for anyone. But also, as you guys know, I actually did set a record. I actually did break a record, and I proved a lot of people wrong by breaking that record. by gaining 1,000+ subs in a time span of only 2 months. Only 8 weeks it took me to get the 1,000 sub mark, which definitely shows a lot. That definitely does show a lot for not only myself, but it also shows how much people enjoy my content. And like I said, I never expected, if you were to tell me I were going to hit 1,000 subs at one point in my life 10, 13 years ago, I would have looked at you like you're crazy. And even though I have had a lot of hatred towards me through stuff that I've done wrong, and just in general, people just being dicks. And like I said, I know I've done some sort of mistake in the past. And it's a known fact that a lot of now, and it is a platform that I do enjoy. But coming from not only a business aspect, but also as a creator and an influencer, I want to be able to use that to steer. I have an Instagram for my artwork.
Shortly following this, Chance went live again, opting to set up his ring light after beginning the stream. He set it up on top of something off camera to his right and began speaking, only for the ring light to immediately fall to the floor. He then set it up off camera to his left, displaying his lack of understanding for the purpose and proper use of the light. The placement of the light, of course, was not ideal and left Chance mostly in the dark, also leaving an unsightly glare on the right side of the screen. The stream was mostly uneventful aside from this.
What is up, everybody? How you guys? He's like, shut up. Did it come? So it's like we are setting it up over. But I do want to say good morning to all you beautiful, wonderful, awesome people out there. There we go. There we go. What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing this morning? What is up, what is up, what is up? So, as you guys know, over the past few months, I've been dealing with quite a bit. I've been dealing with stupid. And that has been way possible and imaginable. I'm going to mention because she does not deserve attention. Has tried to shut me down, stop me for some time now. Over the past several weeks, I have been seriously thinking about this.
After this, another stream began in which Chance addressed a comment that he had received on a recent stream. The comment had asked him where he saw himself in 10 years, and he said that he had been thinking a lot about the question. He said that he wanted to use his platform to help others and hoped to continue doing so in the future. He also briefly discussed his friend Sean's supposed success on YouTube. Chance claimed that people saw him as a hero and that his music spoke to them on a deep level. He also assured his viewers that he was, in fact, not Superman. He shared his hope that in 10 years he would still be helping and supporting people. The stream was, as usual, plagued by technical issues, with the audio cutting out repeatedly.
I wanted to speak on a comment that I got a few days ago, actually, on my live stream. Well, not on my live stream. It was in my comments, and it's something that I do really like them asking, which is, where do I see myself in 10 years as a YouTuber, as an artist, as a creator and influencer? Right? Where do I see myself? And honestly, that's something I've been really thinking about over the last few weeks and stuff that's been going on. But it's an interesting one. Where I see myself in 10 years, I know it's going to sound weird because a lot of people don't think about this. A lot of people don't think about going back to where they began. A lot of them just keep going forward, go forward, go forward, and they never take the time to go back to see where they started. And obviously, I do want to use my platform to, help others like myself who have been bullied, who are creatives and artists of any kind, whether they do music or artwork or anything at all, any kind of creative outlet. I definitely do want to help others like that, just like I do with my brother Sean, as you guys know. My brother Sean, he actually has a YouTube channel. He's becoming a very big name very fast. Like, he's catching up to me very quick, and he's doing very well for himself. He's doing really good. He's gaining traction on his own, and very well too. Like, I'm very proud of him to see where he's going and to see him coming in. He's doing very well for himself. And so I'm definitely proud of him. Like, I'm definitely proud of my brother for doing it on his own just as I did, and, kicking ass and taking names. But, there are times to actually, listen to people and, help people out with their problems, whether it's, them feeling like they're on the edge of suicide or whatever the issue may be. And a lot of people see me as some sort of hero because of that. And they see me as a hero because my music that I do put out, whenever I do music and I put out these songs, like, it speaks to them on a deeper level than most, because everything I've spoken about in my songs I have gone through, whether it be, suicide attempts, whether it be, waking up depressed, being bullied, just feeling like you're worthless. Like, I've been there. And I try to, show people that, I'm a human just like you. I'm a human just like everyone else. I'm not, Superman. I'm not myself. Because I've been in those situations. But where I see myself in 10 years is still doing that. Helping others like myself who have been bullied, who have, been in abusive relationships, and, who have, gone through that, and who do enjoy doing artwork, and who do enjoy creating music and being a creative person. I see myself not only helping others with that, but, and I know this is going to sound weird because a lot of people don't think I would do this, but I also would at some point on with that. I would very much love to do that again. Because, making it, not only shows how well I've seen before, seeing some cool places I've never seen before that I've always wanted to visit. I also am going to be starting up a private their artwork, tell their stories about, being bullied.
A while later, Chance went live to prove the trolls wrong about the fact that he supposedly had an open case. To prove this, he showed his phone screen to prove that he had contacted the Akron Police Department. He also used Google to verify that the number was real. He said that he had spoken with someone at the department and confirmed that there was no case against him.
All I gotta say is I hope you trolls are ready to be proven wrong. I really hope you trolls are ready to be proven wrong, because y'all are about to get proven wrong really fucking quick. Because I have about fucking had it with this troll shit. And y'all not letting the past go. So, I'm about to prove my fucking point. Y'all wanted me to call the Akron PD, right? Well, I did that. As you can see right there, the very top number right there is the very top number is the Akron PD's local number. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, is that really their number? I got you. You go over here to Google. Akron Police Department. Right there. Now, I called them. And I spoke with them. And guess what? There's no open case against me. There's not an open case against me, people. I don't know who the fuck's feeding you these goddamn box of lies, but there is no open case against me. I fucking spoke to them a few fucking minutes ago, explained the situation, and I'm not being investigated. There is no open case against me. So y'all dumb fucks that are following Kate and her bullshit, y'all need to grow up and quit that shit. Like I just showed. And in case you missed it, I will show you again. That very top number is the Akron Police Department. Now, if you still don't believe that is their number, here's their legitimate Google page right there. Right there is their fucking number. If you don't believe me, call them your fucking self. And besides, if they were really gonna fucking arrest me, they had every fucking opportunity in the fucking world to do so when they were out here the other day. I asked the officer, as a matter of fact, because y'all kept mentioning a warrant. I asked the fucking officer. There is no fucking warrant for my arrest. There is no investigation. You guys are just being stupid. It proves that there is nothing going on. You guys are just being stupid. And yeah, they would tell me that. They actually would tell me if I was being investigated, because I would have a fucking warrant for my goddamn arrest, you fucking morons. So drop this shit. I called them and asked them, I am not being investigated. There is not a case against me. So quit the fucking bullshit, people. Let it the fuck go and quit acting like a bunch of fucking dumb fucks. You guys are fucking dumber than a goddamn box of rocks, man. I swear to fucking God. If they were gonna arrest me, they would have fucking done it by the fuck now. They would have fucking come in with a goddamn warrant and arrested my ass. So let it the fuck go, people. Grow up. Let it go. I called them. There is not a case against me. Kate is lying to your face. You are a bunch of dumbasses.
Immediately following this, Chance went live with another message for the trolls, claiming that the message was coming from someone he called the big man himself. He then violently turned his camera toward the computer monitor and showed his viewers the music video for a song entitled People So Stupid by hip-hop artist Tom MacDonald. Lyrically, nothing about the song related to anything happening in Chance's life, and his purpose for playing it seemed to be solely to give himself an opportunity to call the trolls stupid. He claimed that the trolling was funny to him, despite his constant claims that the trolling had put his life and his family's lives in danger.
I got a little special message from a certain somebody for all the trolls. And this ain't just coming from me. This is coming from a big name himself. Allow me to introduce you.
That the world changes soon, can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our school. The boober a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive, we're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended?
Y'all sound so fucking that sit there and do this shit. Y'all sound so stupid. Like, half the shit he's saying is y'all the fucking trolls, dude. Like, every time somebody speaks the fucking truth, you get pissed off. And it's funny. It really is funny to me because, like, you sit there and you talk shit. You talk shit on me. But then when I bring up facts, and I present the facts to you in front of your face, and I'm not talking some stupid childish shit. No, I'm talking about irrefutable fucking facts that you can't ignore. Y'all want to sit there and try to be like, oh, but she did this, but you did this. You're the bad guy. You did this. You're the bad guy. Wham, boo, you're the bad guy. Really? Since when did me defending myself, fucking people's lives over, become a fucking crime? Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, I get what I did was fucked up, and I proved in my last stream that I called the fucking department and I don't have an open case. So how y'all dumb fucks are still believing that box of lies that Kate's feeding you, when really all she's doing is using y'all for fucking views, for fucking numbers. And it's fucking retarded. Like, y'all are so dead ass asleep and clung on to every fucking word that she says that y'all are fucking blind. Y'all are so fucking blind to the fact that she's just using you guys. Do you really think she gives a fuck about you? The fucking... Like, she's playing y'all, and y'all don't even fucking see it. Yo, what up, Tange? So I just don't get why y'all want to sit there and believe a box of lies, man. And then when I call you on your bullshit, I'm a hater. When I call you on y'all's bullshit, I'm the bad guy. They're calling it how I fucking see it. Like, bro, wake up.
Another live stream started shortly after this, with Chance claiming that no matter how many times the trolls shut him down, he would always come back. He said that he had deleted so many YouTube channels in the past because he wanted to cut negativity out of his life. He called the channels toxic and said that he only wanted, quote, good stuff in his life. He shouted out the moderator who had recently sent him art supplies and claimed that every successful person needed help to be successful. He again quoted WWE wrestler Finn Balor and said that he refused to quit no matter what the trolls did.
Everyone here that knows me has seen my struggle. Music Biz Marty, Courtney, everyone here that has been here since the beginning has seen my struggle. That's something that y'all haters need to understand, and that I don't think y'all realize is this. Every time y'all shut me down, I come back, I bounce back, and I keep fucking going. Every time y'all shut my shop down, what do? I make another one and I keep right on fucking going. That may be true. I did do that in the past. And I'm not ashamed to say that I did that. I'm not ashamed to say that I got rid of the negativity of my past. Getting rid of those old channels, I did what I had to do. All those old channels that I had, you know what they were? Toxic, disgusting, evil, and vile. And you know what I did? Simply got rid of them and washed my hands of them. As simple as that. All those old channels I had, they were toxic. And I don't need toxic in my life. I need positive, good stuff. Like-minded people that understand my goals, that see my vision. That's what I need in my life. People that see my vision, understand where I'm coming from, and actually support me. Well, yes, it is true that I do have some outside help from people like Rec and Carrie. Thank you very much, Rec. Fucking love you for the shit you do. I'm not ashamed to say that I get help from people. I'm not ashamed to say it because every successful person has to have some form of help somewhere along the way. Every successful person has had help in some way, shape, or form. And that's not something to be ashamed of. If anything, that's something to be proud of. Like I said, you can tear me down, shut me down, do whatever you want. But as I have spoken many times before, and even though he is a professional wrestler and a professional athlete, I stand behind what this man said. The man known as Finn Balor once said this, and it's very true. When you fall and you get back up, that's how you live. But if you fall and you stay down, that's how you die. And I don't know about you, but I'm not staying down. I'm getting back up and I'm getting back in the fight. I'm not gonna die. I would rather fight for my dreams to be an artist, even if I stand alone. I don't care if I stand with people. I don't care if I stand alone. Because at the end of the day, I will defend what I do. I will fight to make my dreams a reality, which they are already becoming reality right before my eyes.
Either late that night or early in the following morning, Chance went live in a new shirt, which he showed off to the viewers. Chance said that he wanted to show his viewers how he had gotten his start as an e-racer and turned on his Nintendo GameCube, which could be heard starting up off-screen. Chance loaded up the game Need for Speed Underground 2 and commented on how much he enjoyed the soundtrack of said game.
What's good, y'all? I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these. Man, look at that, man. Yellow shirt. Gotta do it, man. Gotta rock the old school 80s Burger Boy shirt, man. Like, I'm always talking about, where my career began, where did it start, in the whole racing world. Where Well, I'm about to show y'all. Now, y'all wanna know how fucking old my GameCube is, man? Or at least how old my controller is? You know it's old when you get. But we about to get it in today.
Hi, I'm Brooke Burke, and I play Rachel Teller in Need for Speed Underground 2. Playing a racer in the game was a lot of fun, but on the streets, I make sure to drive safely and responsibly. When it comes to racing, make sure you only do it on the streets. Always use.
How many of y'all recognize this? Matter of fact, let me play one of the tracks for you and see if y'all remember that shit. You want to hear the customer options. This banging soundtrack.
Chance then turned his camera toward the screen and displayed a bit of gameplay for his audience. He soon ended the stream due to the fact that he was unable to see the chat.
We're about to get it in. Yeah. Man, how many of y'all remember this game from back in the day, bro? Man, we about to get it in, dog. I already know how to do the drag races, man. I don't need no instructions, boy. Oh, I'm thinking that Miata, though. No, this 240 is quick, though, bro. And we took the dub, yo. Hold up, y'all. Let me end the stream because my chat ain't popping up. So give this a minute, y'all. I'm about to re-pull up the chat. Hold on. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm going to end the stream and come right back.
A few hours later, Chance began a live stream to perform vocal covers, beginning with the song Scarlet Cross by Black Veil Brides. Chance went live again a while later to advise his viewers that a local YouTuber named G-Smoke had sent him some merch, as well as some new beats to record on and tickets to a local haunted house. Chance displayed the gear as the beats played in the background.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy. Now, if y'all know, man, today I'm pulling out massive haul, dude. If y'all know, a small local YouTuber that I didn't know was here that I've been watching for a while now, actually hooked me up with some dope ass shit. And I didn't know he freaking watches my channel. The first one, the beats that you're hearing right now, got to do Paranormal Circle 10. I got a bunch of shit, man. Like, look at this, man. I got fucking magnets, bro. Straight up fucking magnets, dog. Like, yo, shout out to G-Smoke, man. Face mask. And I got these for October, House of Horrors, man. For Screams, man. And also, I do have another hat, too, which rocking the G-Smoke logo. What kind of battery does this take? Oh, I see. Just took the batteries in there. Alright, cool. Takes a single dub. Okay. And I just happen to have a double white battery right here. Hold up. Yo, shit, what up, man? And if y'all ain't checked out Paranormal Circle or G-Smoke 330, man, hit the man up. The dude's got some dope ass beats. Dude's got a dope ass channel. Been watching the dude for a while now, man. So huge props and shout out to G-Smoke, bro. 100%, man. I do appreciate all the gear you hooked me up with, bro. 100%, bro.
Another live stream kicked off after this, during which Chance announced that he had new merch being put up in his online shop. He also disclosed a new partnership with a fellow artist and almost immediately said that his partner's work was not very good. Chance and his partner were apparently working on a new brush pack for an application used to create digital art, and Chance elaborated on his various inspirations for the pack, advising his audience that they would be able to receive the pack for free.
It's your boy, the one that only was an underground, also known as Silence. Yo, Warren, what up, man? Now, as many of y'all know, as many of you guys know, very recently I've started to jump back into doing my artwork full time again. Hey, morning, Bob, what's up? But as many of you guys know, I've started to jump back into doing my artwork full time on a regular basis. And as you guys know, I've been posting to Instagram, I've been updating my shop. Speaking on shops, I do have some brand new merch going up into the shop today. I actually got to jiggle a few things around with my email and getting payments to go through and that, all that fun technical stuff. But once that gets dealt with, I am going to be uploading some brand new merch into the shop, utilizing some of my hand-done artwork for you guys. As you guys know, a few big names that I've spoken with in the past on previous Instagram accounts have been really taking a liking to my artwork and stuff, and major groups that I'm with on Facebook has been liking my work. And there's actually a friend of mine that I actually got back in contact with after a long time of not talking, who does artwork as well. And he does a lot of digital artwork. Like, it's not that good, but he's getting there. But me and him were actually talking last night, and I'm actually teaming with him to create a brush pack for Credo for you guys. For those of you that are, interested in delving into digital art, it's going to be called the Royal Shadow Pack. It's a brush pack that I'm developing based on, my style of painting, how you guys see me do my artwork by hand. I'm basing it largely off of that. And I'm basically taking different artists that I grew up, around, like, art-wise and enjoying art-wise, such as Monet, Van Gogh. I'm basically taking the classic artists that I grew up with and combining their two styles or different artists' style that I enjoy into one thing. So it is going to be a while for the brush pack to be created. I'm working on it day in and day out, here and there, developing it. I'm not sure when the brush pack will be available, but when it does, you guys will get a free sample. You guys will get the brush pack for free. You guys don't have to pay me anything. I will be giving it to you guys who do have Krita on PC or Mac or whatever you guys have Krita on. It will be available for you guys. Because I know, like, a lot of people that I know that are into art are, always looking for, free brush packs and stuff. And I'm one of them. I do tend to look for free brush packs as well.
Chance kicked off June 6th by going live to paint a piece in real time for his viewers.
I know y'all been wanting to see it. So we are back again. Hit that like and that subscribe button down below. With that being said, y'all, let's get this started. We got paints over here. We got mixing stuff. Over here, we got a few extra paints right here. Just in case, because you never know.
Following this, Chance began a stream during which he opened fan mail, with the packages consisting mostly of art supplies.
Alright, so some of these I did open all the way. And starting off with the package, we got Arteza, good ass fucking brand. Got some pains, about to bust this thing open, hold up. So for this, it looks like we got titanium white, yellow, which we're what? It's all green, a pale green, burnt sienna, burnt umber, silver, and gold. Nice. Now, question is, what do they look like? And how the hell do you open this? Don't make me do this shit. Oh, duh, dumb fuck. Oh, wow. These are the good tubes. Holy shit. Bro, these are the good ones. Holy shit. Look at that. Those are the good tubes, man. Holy fuck. Those are good. Ooh, yo. And they're acrylic. Hell yeah.
Chance went live yet again following this to address something that he was not happy about, pausing immediately to make sure that he attached his newly acquired G-Smoke pen to his beanie. He addressed accusations that he was an art thief, denying the claims and asserting that all of his pieces were original. He then explained in depth the difference between theft and fair use before displaying some of his pieces and questioning his audience as to whether or not they appeared to be stolen.
Yeah, something that needs to be spoken on here that I'm not too happy about. Give me just a minute here. Also, by the way, shout out to this man right here. Almost daily, bro. And it's kind of fucking irritating. Almost daily, I got motherfuckers telling me that I'm a supposed art thief. Man, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't know what real art theft is if it bit you in the motherfucking ass, bro. Like, y'all want to sit there and say that I'm an art thief, and I see this in the comments fucking daily, bro. Like, legitimately fucking daily, I see this shit, and it's irritating as hell to me. Because while I'm over here creating actual original pieces, I'm over here getting called an art thief and having my shops taken down. This, that, and the other. Like, bro, it needs to stop, first off. First off, y'all motherfuckers need to quit shutting down my shit. And two, I ain't no fucking art thief. You know what an art thief does? They legitimately, blatantly steal someone else's work without making any fucking changes to it whatsoever at all. That is fucking art theft. Okay? When you take an original piece and you transform it into something else, that is not theft. That is called fair use. it's one thing to have an opinion, but let me ask y'all something. Well, let me show y'all and ask y'all something right quick. Let me ask y'all something right quick. Do any of these at all right here look stolen to you? Like, seriously, do any of these look stolen to you? Especially this one that I did on a fucking live stream. Plus the fair use piece that I did on a live stream.